Good morning to all. We can enter first chapter of in big data, that is called big data enterprises. Enterprise means new plan to access the data, that is called big data. So integral part of the data will be accessed. First of all, we can enter the DBMS, RDMS and then come to big data. So DBMS is called as one of the structured data. We can combine unstructured data, semi-structured data, that is called big data. So we can enter big data before understand mainframe to client server to ERP. So from main server means that is called standalone system. So one CPU, one person can access the mainframe. So many servers, so many users can access the data within one server, that is called client server. ERP means enterprise resource planning, access the big data. So big data is not only a single department which is used life science, physical science, so many analytical process. Life science and physical and financial, so many department integrate part of the big data, that is called in big data. So 3 V's called as important process in big data: volume, velocity, variety. That is called 3 part of process. Volume is amount of data, so velocity of data, speed of data, and then come to the variety. More than type of data will be accessed. What is the manager data of the big data? EDW, that enterprises data warehouse, and business integration, so business intelligence and analytics. So data warehouse, data mining. What is the difference between data warehouse means only store the data. So the data will be extracted from data mining process. Business intelligence also called as big data. So the big data is a managing data which is integral part of the process. So first of all, we can enter to the raw data into wisdom. Wisdom means user can access the data. The knowledge of data will be accessed from raw data. So raw data means data, information, knowledge, action, insight. That is called the process of accessing data. So first of all, we can collect the data from the raw data. So organize, which is type, summarize, analyze, synthesis and decision making. Finally, you can get the data via the decision making. Decision making to separate the data, that is called managing the data and raw data to wisdom. So that is called new paradigm will be applied in the big data. New paradigm means so new rules we can apply the process. That is called social media, cloud computing, software as a service, SAS. This is called as a new paradigm access to database. That is called social media like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn ID, so many social media we can access. Cloud computing and also called as so many client server process. Software as a service means one of the polystructure process we can access. So on the basic assets of the big data called as two type of camps or camp. So that is called internal and external big data. So combination of internal and external called as big data. So internal means called as enterprise application data. External means web data. So that is called separate data. So we can find the measuring amount of value of big data called as first of all, we can understand the memory measuring. 1024 byte 1 kilobyte, 1024 kilobyte 1 megabyte, 1024 megabyte 1 gigabyte, 1024 gigabyte 1 terabyte. We can first of all study this process, but we can come to the big data. The measuring will be different. So that is called 1000 gigabyte 1 terabyte, 1000 terabyte 1 petabyte, 1000 petabyte 1 exabyte, 1000 exabyte 1 gigabyte, 1000 gigabyte 1 yottabyte. This is excess process. So that is called big data. The polystructure process we can enter to the big data. So polystructure means DBMS we can enter to the structured data. What is structured data? That is fixed. Email ID, phone number, so many fixed data will be date. That is called structured data. Semi-structured data is XML file format. XML file format to email messages, that is called this process. Unstructured data is called a graphic process. Audio, video, sound, so many devices enter to the unstructured data. So we can big data, so called as capturing, analyzing, classifying and utilizing the data, that is called big data. So this is called as a interface of big data. Thank you.